heartbreaking loss, mate. But you put it to bed, did you? And look forward to this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Losing by points never fun, but obviously we had our game review and tidied up some areas that we thought we weren't great in throughout the game. Obviously, it doesn't always come down to that last shot. And as a club, we don't want anyone else in the line than Majok Deng. So we flagged some areas that we really needed to focus on this week, and hopefully we can improve those against Sydney.
What were they, those areas?
Just a bit of physicality. I think we're a little bit soft. Guys not helping each other out as much as we thought we should, leaving some guys on an island a little bit. So, getting a bit more of a team defense principle, and hopefully our physicality can go up this week.
How was Majok after the game? Was you able to sort of get over that missed shot pretty quickly and move on?
Yeah, I think so. I think everyone's going to be a little bit disappointed in that situation. Something you try and obviously he's not trying to miss. I think it was a little bit of a heartbreaking miss too. I thought it was actually pretty good. On the bench, we were definitely preparing for overtime. Like I said, you wouldn't want anyone else on the line. So, I think he's had a good practice today and another good session tomorrow. And, he'll be round to go against Sydney.
Having defeated the Kings, obviously, there's things you would have learned about the Kings that you take into your next encounter with them and that'll give you confidence in being able to roll them again.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're a great team. They're the reigning champs until they're not. And, we had a good solid game plan against them in the first game a couple of weeks ago. And, both teams will make adjustments, and we'll see how we go.
Pleasing, Jared, that you were in that game for us at the final side. I guess there's areas you need to improve on, but you were still in the game for this period of time.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking back, I think we gave up 20 points just out of silly mistakes or things that are just way out of our character. So, I mean, you take 8 to 10 of those off and we win by 10 points, So, definitely, like I said, some tidy up areas, but going in confident this week against Sydney. Stressful. It's an exciting time. I love it. I love, Rat Flem and coach are really good at helping me through and giving me pointers here and there, and trying to learn to limit what I try and put in video. I've understood from the first scout, which was about 50 clips over than where I should be. So just trying to learn every day that I come in.
Did it surprise you much that you weren't expecting coming in the right?
Not so much. Like I said, I've been preparing this with these coaches for the last 2 years. Something I've looked forward to post-career. So to be able to jump straight into it with the JackJumpers is, where I wanted to be. And yeah, like I said, it's just exciting to come to work every day. I'm privileged enough to enjoy coming to work every day and not wanting to leave other than to go see family. So I'm loving it.
Just on that, I think I asked this before, but we saw Sam Armstrong appointed Northwest Thunder coach yesterday or the day before. Chargers, a sniff for you potentially if that role becomes available?
I mean, anything's up for grabs these days. Like I said, focus on Sydney this week, and I think that'll take care of itself whenever it does.
Put an update on Mags as he tracked everyone's back.
Yeah, tracking pretty well. Probably unlikely this weekend. Still got some fitness things that he needs to tick off, obviously, before he jumps back into games. And but like I said, he's tracking on.
You practiced today?
Did a little bit. Keeps improving every week. So I think just with him, it's obviously going to be a feel thing, but probably unlikely for this week.
How would you like to see him utilised when he does return in terms of fitting him in with Marcus Lee, both on the court at the same time, or swapping in and out, or how do you see that work?
Yeah, I mean, 50 points and 20 rebounds every night would be lovely. Like I said, he's going to have to find his way. He's a very vocal leader for us. Mags definitely sets a tone on the physicality end, and the defensive end won Defensive Player of the Year for this club last year. So something that we're looking forward to him getting back.
Coach, you very much really happy with the way Marcus Lee's worked his way into this season?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he keeps tracking, getting better every week. We got some focus areas on Marcus to keep improving, which he's excited to learn about. And he takes it on the chin. And like I said, he's trying to get better every week. And if we can get him to, a phenomenal level, which he has the ability to be, we're going to be in great shape.
What are you focusing on with him specifically, mate?
A lot of physicality stuff. Obviously, he's a great defender. He's been more in the deep drops a lot of his career. Again, with Melbourne last year, did the same thing. And, we're asking him to go to another level this year. And he's taken on the challenge. He's coming in every week. He's still shooting free throws. He's one of the last ones on the court right now that I can see. So, like I said, he's raring to go.
How do you do that? You want balance of being aggressive but not getting into foul trouble we've seen in the first few games of the season?
I'd love to be able to tell you. Crystal ball. Yeah, I think just with Marcus, it's not always the fouls on the ball, it's the off the ball fouls and the little ones that we're trying to cut out. Obviously, we play an aggressive style of basketball, and that's going to lead to some fouls. It was similar with New Zealand last year. With their defensive pressure comes fouls. What we're going to try and take away are the silly fouls, the ones at the full court or off the ball that just don't really impact the play.
Didn't quite have the room to move against Southeast Melbourne that he was maybe used to in the previous couple of games, but I suspect that that's something that he'll embrace and work through pretty well, that little bit of added attention with the spotlight on him a bit more this year. Yeah,
it's definitely a physical game. Southeast brought it, they're great at home. That's the best defensive game we've seen from Gary Brown, I think, in the last 2 years that he's been in the league. So credit to them, they played very physical, and they made it tough for us to get moving.
I think that's the blueprint for other teams now, if they want to try and curb Milton's influence to increase the physicality?
I don't think so. I mean, they can try. Milt loves the physicality. I think it just sprung us a little bit maybe, but I don't think Milt's not going to shy away from it. Jack's not going to shy away from it. We've ramped up the physicality in our practice this week, so hopefully it transfers on the court on Sunday.
There's the other side of the coin, I guess, that if that does happen, then as we saw, someone like Jordon gets off the chain and gets better looks.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a great thing this year. You stop Milton, you still got to stop Jack McVeigh, Jordon Crawford, all these other guys coming in. Majok Deng's been great for us. Our bench has been really good. I think we're playing some good, solid team basketball right now. And, if teams are going to try and take one thing away, we've still got some other plans that we can go to.
Got a 30-point win going back to the Hawks game. Your scout, what did it mean to get the first scout win and one of the biggest in the club's history? You've coach's cap, basically.
Always. It's always a stressful week going into a scout, and then you come in, and I think my next one's Adelaide mid-November, so I'm chilling doing nothing in the office staring at these guys. So, like I said, these guys help me out all the way through. Each scout that we're in charge of, we still communicate with all the coaches and stuff. It's very much a team deal, and we're all watching the same games, and we all put in our sense, and then the combined theory is where we're at.